Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today we have a subscriber replay sent in by Darkangel, and this time he's actually made a friend. Excuse me there. And his name is TomTheTank. I'm pretty certain I've got that correctly. Trust me, I've pronounced some weird names in the YouTube career that I've had, but hey ho. Darkangel was spading this, the BF109B1. He tells me he likes it, but he doesn't really like the lack of firepower. Darkangel's the kind of person who would quite literally take a biplane and put 37 on it. He's that kind of person. Or he'd probably put a KV2's gun on it and see if that would work, but that's just him. Personally, I find the B1 to be a great starter plane for learning how to fly the 109 series. It's reasonably fast, climbs reasonably well, has some good nose armament of the later F models, because they do have 1,000 rounds a gun, or 1,000 rounds in total, for their nose 7.92s. It's good practice in my opinion. However, in terms of a more player friendly, I would advise the E1, and Darkangel tells me he's starting to spade it. I believe this is the battle where he got this thing done. So, well done to you, mate. On to the next one. TomTheTank, I'm not certain of his spade, shall we say, of his B1, but I'm presuming it's spaded. But personally, I do respect the B1. I mean, it's not a Flegels, but it just gets the job done, really. It's much more powerful A1, really, the Flegels. And I just do better in this plane than I would a Flegels. Don't get me wrong, I like the Flegels. Unfortunately, Dave, I do like it. It's a very non-player, well, it's a very skilled required aircraft, and to be honest, the B1 can be at times. But even so. So, let's jump right into it, because I have quite a few replays to get through today, and, well, let's just say I'm going to have the piss taken out of me for some of them. So, obviously Darkangel spawns in late, as he always does. But yeah, he doesn't like the just 2 machine guns, which I can respect. I mean, it's not the best, but I think it's good practice for a newer player to practice the 109 series, because Darkangel asked me how to fly this thing, and he flies it pretty much how you should in this battle. So, obviously we're getting into the battle. Darkangel's already smoked up because he's got TomTheTank on his right wing. And we're going to be in the climbing phase. But yes, it's a bit unusual when I heard, and there's TomTheTank. Welcome to the channel, buddy, because I've heard you subscribed. Well, I have seen one of your comments, actually. Welcome to the channel, pal. And, well, Darkangel obviously isn't the best pilot. So he looked at me. And then obviously he met TomTheTank in a battle. And yeah, these guys are gonna do pretty well. I believe this is actually the battle where they met. Not really sure. You kind of, yes, this is the battle. You see, Darkangel told me otherwise. He told me something along the lines of this was he told me this was like a battle that they just flew. I didn't notice the first one till now, but whatever. Yes, TomTheTank appears to want to fly with Darkangel, which personally isn't that much of a threat. Just sit on his 6 and threaten to shoot him, and then he'll shit himself. That's a little tip for you, TomTheTank, if you do fly with him in the future. Just sit on his arse and fire shots underneath him. And he'll go, "Bosh!" like that randomly, because he hates it. Darkangel is now going to jump on this Beaufort, which is a pretty good bomber, actually. I do like the Beaufort. If any of you lot want to see that on the channel sometime, I will be more than happy to take that thing out. However, the Beaufort does pack some pretty serious armament in the tail section. Now, for some reason, Darkangel's engine has gone red here. It isn't red, or black, I should say. It is meant to be orange or red, one of the two. Darkangel does score a crit on the Beaufort, but the Beaufort is, well, he's not going to get a kill on it, sadly. I believe TomTheTank gets this kill, gets this one. And yes, he does. That is TomTheTank's first kill. Obviously, TomTheTank, that was not a kill still, buddy, don't worry. That was a fair take, because if it don't burn, you get a turn. So obviously now Darkangel does have to return to base, because well, he took a 50 cal on the engine blocks. I'm surprised he didn't get set on fire. Yeah, but more than happy to fly. Your engine isn't brown, mate. Even I can tell. Obviously, on the display here, it's actually black. It's not. It's orangey reddish. And now Darkangel needs to go for maintenance. But Darkangel is obviously getting better in the 109 series. Obviously, he hasn't got the best stats, but he's learning. And that's what I like to see. Obviously, Darkangel's been flying with me for quite a while now, and he's been learning a lot of tricks of the trade from me, which I'm happy to see. And well, obviously this is coming on the 25th of May, as I record on the 20th. I'm doing everything on I'm doing those replays you saw there on the 20th just to get them done before the next patch drops. But I do have a Spitfire replay, or Spitfire battle to do, which you will see, I think no, you'll see that before this, if I recall correctly. Yeah. This will be at 5. And then the Spitfire battle will be at 10 o'clock, which you'll obviously see before this. I had to think that. So, Darkangel tells TomTheTank, don't die on me, which, fair enough, I mean, makes sense, mate. And, well, Darkangel's made it back to the airfield with a knackered engine, pretty much. So, let's jump ahead, because, well, as much as I know people would love to just watch Darkangel sit on a runway, there isn't much point. Now, Darkangel, unfortunately, has found himself on what's known as Trader's useless team. And his team, even though they have Heinkel 100s, BF1 and F1s, they're gonna die pretty damn quickly. TomTheTank takes a hit to the engine block at this moment and is, well, he takes a couple of hits. And, well, Darkangel says, go repair, I need you. Spelt it as N-E-A-D, it's N-E-E-D, mate, just to because I know your English isn't 100% still, mate. But Darkangel is just going to give TomTheTank a bit of an escort, which I actually got escorted in my Hudson the other day when I was finishing off the market distinction for that. Is that a spoiler alert? Or is it? But yeah, this was a nice little flight to see, because you don't tend to see a lot of teamwork in random teammates anymore. Most of the time I just get left to fucking die with my teammates. And now at this point in the battle there is a Heinkel 112V5, 2 Hawks, well obviously a Darkangel and TomTheTank both in B1s. There's a PB-Y5 Catalina, and there is 2 Hawks, which you just saw there, flown by GFR Squadron. And when I first watched this replay, I was questioning the skill of the Hawk pilots, and I had ample reason. They are not experienced pilots, well, one of them isn't. I think it's due to Motts, who's like level 7, and McBurnick is level 32. Now, as a good Hawk pilot myself, I cringed. you'll see some of the maneuvers they do, which a Hawk should not be doing. But now Darkangel is obviously escorting TomTheTank back to the base. TomTheTank is going to get a refuel and rearm and a repair, and then he'll be able to get back in a fight. Now Darkangel is going to break off to attempt, quotation marks, the Heinkel 112, but unfortunately it's a 2-on-1 fight. He's not going to last very long. Which, to be honest, I mean, he's got the Japanese skin on it like me, but 2 Hawks against a 112? Yeah, you're going to have to be a pretty good pilot to get at this one, 112, but unfortunately, one of the Hawks does manage to stall onto his tail, and he is going to get his arse kicked. And now Darkangel is doing the right thing here. He's actually climbing. He says to the 112 pilot, try heading my direction, but even if you dive towards your mate, a 112 will not outdive Hawks. And any second now, the 112 is going to die. You can see here he's doing well against 2 guys, but if I was in that 112, I'd have put my nose down and forced him into a sharp left bank, because Hawks don't really like those sorts of maneuvers. Turn fighting them in a 112, especially if you're damaged, is not a good idea. Okay, let's jump ahead a bit more. And there goes the 112. The Hawks are now returning to base to refuel, rearm and repair. At this point, Darkangel's dinner bell starts ringing. He sees a Catalina. Now the Catalina's defensive armament isn't the best in the front, but towards the rear it is actually pretty dangerous. With what I refer to as the sweet spot, where 250 cals can fire at the same time, it is a lovely sweet spot. Darkangel's putting hits into the airframe, but the Catalina's giving him some punishment with the 50 cals. But don't worry, Darkangel's going to get his first and only kill of this game. It was more of the teamwork why he sent this one in, and to be honest, I appreciate it. He sets the Catalina's wing on fire, and being a Catalina pilot, well, a former Catalina pilot, because we've seen the Talisman series on them, they are very vulnerable to fires. And well, now she's in a diving right-hand turn. The red engine has caught fire. She's done for. And there we go. Darkangel's only kill of the game, but he does get, well, he obviously has the assist from the Beaufort. Darkangel took some minor hits to the right wing and the tail section, but that's under stabilisation for the elevators. That's really no concern. TomTheTank was telling him to land and repair, but to be honest, I'm glad Darkangel stuck around, because, well, he says there, can't have you fight alone. 2 Hawks against a 109 BU1. Can be done. It can be done. However, the 109 needs to obviously maintain its altitude and not get into a manoeuvring fight. Well, TomTheTank, I know you say you'll be fine, mate, but it's always better to have a wingman. Darkangel, you do not have the steering advantage. The Hawk could actually catch you. The Hawk could catch a 109B1 in a dive up until the 400 mark, and then the 109 will slowly start pulling away. Obviously, I taught Darkangel here, use hit and run tactics for the 109. Climb up, swoop down onto your foes, and just keep your speed high. And here come the Hawks. One of them typically comes up for a head-on. Darkangel fires a burst, exactly how I taught him, and he pulls it vertical. Now, doing vertical maneuvers against a Hawk is not the best sort of thing to do, but it's good enough. He scores some good hits on the Hawk. He now throws back to try and stay on the Hawk's tail, which is a good idea. And now the second Hawk takes this opportunity and jumps on Darkangel's arse. And obviously now they're both entering a fierce maneuvering fight. But TomTheTank has already taken one of the Hawks out, and now it's just this poor Hawk all on his own. That's quite... I believe McBurnick is the inexperienced part, if I recall correctly from watching the replay and looking at the stats. But even then, he should have tried to take it into a maneuvering fight. He's too busy flying straight, he's doing the noob wobble. He's not putting up much of a fight. And TomTheTank is going to take his third kill for the game. Do more just my yawning there. And there we go. The Hawk's now being shot down. And that is the end of it. So well done to you both. Nice flying by the pair of you. I hope, obviously, well, TomTheTank, welcome to the channel, mate, as I said at the start. Like I said, though, nice flying, guys. Excuse me. Nice flying. Well executed communication here. Obviously, you can get on Discord, so that'll improve your communication further. And well, let's just say, got a little surprise in the works for 100 subs. Only Darkangel knows about it, but well, Darkangel, J Prawn, and It's Phillips know about it. Don't want you guys releasing anything about it. Just keep it quiet for now, and we will release it soon. We just need 2 more subs. If you've got any mates who play War Thunder, bring them here, get them to sub. Obviously, don't force them to sub. That's not what I want. But get your mates to sub. I mean, we're close to our goal, and well, I've been doing YouTube for, it's May now, so that'd be just under 6 months, and hitting my first milestone I think would be a great start. In fact, it's just been over 6 months now. And well, I think it would be a nice idea just to get a nice early milestone done. So like I say, if you've got any friends who play War Thunder, especially you, TomTheTank, because you seem like you know a lot of people, according to what Darkangel's been telling me about how long you played the game and stuff like that. Yeah, send them my way. They'll be well looked after, I can assure you that. Anyway, I'll let you guys off. I've got some other recordings to do in case any bloody micro patches kill them off. And I will catch you all on the next one. Nice flying by the pair of you.